Thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm not that great at speaking in front of the camera quite yet, so bear with me as I learn how to speak in front of a camera and learn how to edit videos better. I've never done it before. I'm just getting into it a little bit. So criticism is more than welcome. Whatever you want to tell me, want to give me advice on, I would appreciate it. Thanks for watching.
I just want to make a quick video about a question I've been asked multiple times before, and I see a lot of people asking it online on the forums and on Facebook. This is just my personal opinion. So I've been asked numerous times, is the Ecoboost Mustang worth it? That's a kind of a broad question, but I'll give you the easiest answer I have. It depends. It depends on what you think is worth it for the price, what you think is worth it for the performance you can get out of the car. Like I paid $20,500 for my car. It came out to $21,800, I believe, out the door. That's not bad for a brand new 2016 Mustang. Now, if you're planning on modifying the car, it pushes that boundary even farther, because then with about, I think I have $1,200 in performance mods, you can be running mid-12s and pushing, 400 crank horsepower in a car that originally had 310. And, the torque is insane too. Usually these cars push, with the mods I have, intercooler, spark plugs, drop-in filter, E30 tune, I've seen like 350 to 365 horsepower to the wheels and like around 400 foot-pounds of torque, give or take. Don't quote me on that because I haven't dynoed it yet. But in my books, that's pretty good for the price you pay. Now, there's also a negative side to what I'm telling you, because obviously there's always the chance of something going wrong when you start modifying a car like this. It's pushing a lot of power for the size of the engine, especially on a stock block. So, you always risk the chance of it blowing, all kinds of stuff happening. And that's kind of something you have to weigh out yourself. But in stock form, the car makes 310 horsepower and 320 foot-pounds of torque. That's a good amount for a stock four-cylinder car. Because I know, like the 3-valve Mustangs, they were making, I think, between 300 and 315 horsepower throughout the years. And like 325 foot-pounds of torque, I'm not 100% sure. So you're basically running the same as a V8 a few years back. Like I said, not bad. So if you really want to know, is the Ecoboost Mustang worth it? To me, it's worth it. For the price I paid and the money I have in performance mods and how it runs, I'm completely satisfied, and it still has plenty of room to go. I could probably push this thing a lot farther than it already is. I plan on doing full bolt-ons and big turbo on this car eventually, so it's got plenty of room to grow, and eventually a built block, obviously. But you just have to look at the price point. You could get one of these with a really good deal for around $20,000 to $22,000 brand new. And you're getting 310 horsepower with it, so I mean, it all depends on if you really think that money to power ratio is worth it, the money to driving experience ratio is worth it. These things drive great. I've ridden in S197s, I've ridden in SN95s, I've ridden in New Edges, I've ridden in Camaros, Challengers, all kinds of cars. And a lot of them drive okay, but personally I prefer the way the Mustang drives. It corners great, it rides great, rides smooth. Even on a set of lowering springs, my car rides great. Not too bad on the road noise, but that's, obviously dependent on tire, what you have based on stock tire, or if you have, aftermarket. But for the money I paid, and for the money I have in the car, it was completely worth it in my book. And I hope this video kind of helps upcoming buyers or people looking into the Ecoboost Mustang, or even any S550 Mustang, just an insight on, if the car is really worth it to them. I appreciate you guys watching.